When approaching a problem that has two variables and I'm factoring, I sometimes, to make life a little easier for me, simplify it by ignoring the second variable and just focus on factoring this problem. So x squared minus 11x plus 24. And we'll get back to the variables in a second. So x squared minus 11x plus 24. I'm looking for factors of 24, and they need to add up to 11. So 1 and 24 does not, 2 and 12 does not, but 3 and 8 does. So that will be the factor pair I use. Now, because it's positive 24, so actually let me go ahead and put those. So we got x and 3, then an x and an 8. Because we have a positive 24, that tells us that we should end up with the same signs. And specifically, they need to actually add up to a negative 11, which means we will put a negative on both the 3 and the 4. Or 3 and the 8, sorry. Now, we need to get back into what do we do when there's a y. Obviously, if I distribute this out, I don't get a y. To factor this when there's a y squared at the end and you've got this xy, that just means your last terms both have a y at the end. And we'll even double check that by distributing everything. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 8y is negative 8xy. A negative 3 times, or a negative 3y times x is negative 3xy. And then a negative 3y times negative 8y is positive 24y squared. And those combine to give us that negative 11xy. So it works. And that is our final answer.